This is my first time reaction to Sydnie Christmas performing tomorrow live auditioning for Britain's Got Talent 2024. Let's commence.
Wave, wave. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Hello, everyone. My name's Sydnie Christmas.
Is it?
Sydnie Christmas.
That's an unbelievable name. I love that.
It's terrible, isn't it?
It's not.
My middle name's worse.
What is it?
Mary.
No.
That's a good one.
Merry Christmas. Did your mum seriously name you that?
No, I'm joking. It ain't really Mary.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that is genius. Sydney, where are you from?
Raised in Kent, just moved to London.
Are you a student? Do you work? What do you do?
I'm currently working front of house at a gym.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
Fantastic, but that's not what you want to do.
No, absolutely not.
What do you...
No.
What do you want to do, Sydney?
I'm trying to be in the West End. I just want to sing.
Oh, bless her.
What are you going to sing for us today?
The first song that I ever sang, actually. I haven't sung it in 24 years.
How old are you? You look 24.
28.
20, great.
Good answer.
Yeah, there you go.
So what song did you sing it for?
Tomorrow.
From Annie?
From Annie, yeah.
Simon, that is Simon's worst song.
Carl is already very upset. He doesn't like that jam. But you know what? We, as in me, we don't care about what Simon Cowell likes or dislikes. We just keep rolling forward. Let's go.
Hopefully I'll sing it better than when I was 4 as well.
Well, so do we.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
Come on, Sydney.
Come on, Sydney.
Let's have it.
Come on, Sydney, let's have it.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I just...
Wow, she started us off here in a way that is very arresting. That tone in her voice, like it immediately captures your attention. I mean, look, she's a funny lady. She's got a bit of comedy. You know what I mean? She was quick on the draw there. She was interacting with these judges in a very funny way, affable way. But, you know, then she starts singing. And that's what it's all about on these types of shows, these Got Talent shows. You got to show what you can do when they give you that microphone. You get this opportunity and you got to make it count. And so far for me, despite Carl's, objections to the song itself, so far she's just absolutely bringing an emotional component to this. A very sort of laid back performance so far, but it's working to just build interest slowly but surely.
My chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may.
Annie, the music musical, Annie vibes, Tomorrow. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely.
She started subtly and she just gradually built her way up and up and up. And now she's soaring with it, ladies and gentlemen. She's giving us range. She's giving us skills here vocally. She's in control of her voice. She's absolutely doing what she needs to do here, man. I think she even made Cowell crack a smile there, which is an achievement, I hear, in some places. So she's moving on up here. And there was an R&B vibe coming into this. Look, to be honest, I don't really specifically remember what this original sounds like. But this vibe they're giving us here with the piano is absolutely working for me in an R&B type style. I'm absolutely digging the vibe.
I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow. We'll love you tomorrow. You're always a day tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Yes, indeed. She absolutely I felt, took her time and just grew into that performance. It was only a few minutes, but she took us through just different stages of awesomeness with that one. Sydnie Christmas coming out on this stage and absolutely delivering here and ultimately getting that golden buzzer, the judges liking what they heard, the audience absolutely enjoying what they heard as well. That was a wonderful performance there, and she continues on in the competition. Such strength in that vocal delivery. She was making those notes fly on high, and absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, giving us a performance to remember there on stage for Britain's Got Talent here in 2024. As always on my channel, this was a first time reaction to Sydnie Christmas. Then usually when I'm done checking out the video, then I try and find some information on the artist. Just checking online here, there's been a bit of controversy here regarding Sydnie Christmas performing on Britain's Got Talent. Some people coming out and saying that she's actually an established artist, you know. It's not like she's just some novice walking in off the street, you know, that underdog story that we all like so much. Someone with a hidden talent and a normal life, and then, you know, they come on the show, they get a chance to audition, and they take the whole world by storm. That's the formula that fans of these shows usually enjoy. But the story is out there that Sydnie, you know, she has performed before. She has been out and about on cruise ships, I believe, and doing theater, acting, singing, you know, so she's done stuff before. I come in peace. I am but an innocent bystander. But this is my opinion on this sort of thing. It depends on the show. If Britain's Got Talent, you know, has that rule book that says if you're established, if you've generated income with your performances, then you're not allowed to perform on their show, then fair enough. if you are allowed to perform regardless of your background, then that's cool too. I personally don't mind it whatsoever. At the end of the day, it's still an audition. So, whether you've done stuff before or not, ultimately, you still have to come out here and you still have to, win over that audience watching you that night. You still have to win over the judges watching you that night so that you can progress in the competition. And also, if you do happen to make it all the way to the end of the competition, there's still no guarantee that you're going to win, these Got Talent type competitions. There's people with all sorts of different skills and talent sets in here competing. I believe it all comes down to an audience vote at the end anyway. So, I mean, for me personally, I enjoyed her performance. That's what it boils down to. I actually enjoyed that performance a lot. It was very emotional, and she definitely brought a lot to her interpretation of that song. And she definitely made that one fly. She made that one so big time. So I had no problems with her performance here in this clip. I had no problem with her getting that golden buzzer either. All of the best of luck to her in the rest of the competition. Let's see if she gets more, exposure in terms of this competition, in terms of being online. She's already, just basically come out and said she doesn't have any problems. She's out here competing. She's doing what she needs to do. She, this whole thing, people saying that, the show basically put a ringer or a fake on there. She just brushed that off and she's putting her head down and she's going to keep going. So we'll see how this all pans out in the future. Sydnie Christmas is 28 years old, originally from Kent. She mentioned there in the clip that she's now in London. She has worked as an actress and a singer and a performer. So for her now, the whole thing is about continuing on in this competition and seeing how far she can get. Good luck to her. Tomorrow is a show tune from the musical Annie, with music by Charles Strauss and lyrics by Martin Sharnon. It was originally published back in 1977. The number was originally written as a replay, The Way We Live Now, for the 1970 short film Replay, with both music and lyrics by Strauss before it was reworked. It was performed originally by Andrea McCardle on stage, and then by Eileen Quinn in the Annie motion picture from 1982. A memorable show tune indeed, and Sydnie Christmas stepped up to the plate here. She gave us an interpretation that just sounded so wonderful. It sounded so nostalgic. There was a sense of melancholy running through that. There was so much emotion going through that performance, and Sydnie just absolutely made it work. That was a fantastic performance on stage. Sydnie Christmas created a new tomorrow for herself, and that was a memorable performance.